Neil Ratner Rock Doc here with a story. This week I posted about Gram Parsons, but I left out his death and the strange aftermath that followed. Parsons was one of the most influential musicians of his generation, but unfortunately didn't get much credit until after his death. He started out as a member of the Byrds, and then he and Chris Hillman formed the Flying Burrito Brothers. When that ended, Parsons went out solo, did a couple of solo albums, and introduced the world to Emmylou Harris. Gram loved the Joshua Tree National Monument and spent a lot of time there. After attending the funeral of Clarence White, he and his notorious road manager, Phil Kaufman, who had worked with the likes of Zappa and the Rolling Stones, made a pact. They saw White's casket being lowered into the ground, and Parsons says, "Oh no, not for me, man. Please make sure that never happens to me. I want to be cremated, and I want my ashes scattered in the Joshua Tree National Monument." Parsons died of a massive overdose in September of 1973 in room 8 of the Joshua Tree Inn. But Parsons' father wanted the body to be buried in Louisiana, and he arranged for the body to be taken to LAX and then flown to New Orleans on a Western Airlines plane. Phil Kaufman heard that this was going to happen, and he said, "Oh no, can't let this happen. We made a pact." So his plan went into action. He borrowed a friend's 1953 hearse and drove to LAX with his assistant, Michael Martin. He convinced the airline that the family had made other plans and to release the body to them. Well, the two drove the body to Joshua Tree, and at the Cap Rock section, as he and Parsons had agreed, he poured gasoline on the casket, lit it on fire. They watched for a while, and they split. Well, the burn was incomplete, and some campers alerted the police, who found the half-burned body. A few days later, Kaufman and Martin were caught, but there was no law for stealing a body, and they only ended up having to pay a fine of $750. In true Phil Kaufman style, he threw a party to raise the money, entitled Kaufman's Coffin Caper Concert. There's a 2003 movie starring Johnny Knoxville called Grand Theft Parsons, which chronicles the whole caper. Yeah, that's my story. I hope you enjoyed it. Neil Ratner Rock Doc. Have a great day.